Hello guys. So today we'll be talking about decision tree algorithm and frequently asked question from decision tree. So the one of the most frequently asked question from decision tree algorithm is how splitting happens, how decision tree is formed. So that is one question. And second could be like what is entropy, what is information gain, and what roles they play in decision tree algorithm. Okay, and what is Gini index, of course. So this all we'll be talking about today's video. Okay, so let's start with some dummy data. So I have a data of weather condition, like we have a outlook condition, we have temperature condition, we have humidity data, windy data, and based on these four conditions, we have to forecast, okay, whether play will happen or not. So we have this historical data, like if it is sunny and simultaneously if temperature is hot and its humidity is very high and wind is fall, then play will not happen. So that's what one row is denoting, okay. So total we have number of rows like 14 records, and out of that yes are 9 and no are 5. So like in 9 places play has happened and 5 times play has not happened. So this is the data and this we will be using to explain the concept. Okay. So first of all, let's understand what is decision tree. Okay, how it helps in classification. So let me also tell you one more thing, like a decision tree is the algorithm which can be used for both like classification as well as regression. Okay, so there are two main algorithm under decision tree we study, like one is like ID3 algorithm and another is like CART. Okay, so like classification regression tree. So ID3 is mainly used for binary classification and CART is used for both. Okay, so there is a slight difference in both, like ID3 uses entropy and information gain for splitting the node and CART uses Gini index. Okay, so that we will be talking about. But in today's lecture, I will be mainly focusing on ID3, that is entropy and information gain. And in next session, we will be talking about CART in detail. Okay, so suppose for time being, assume we have applied certain logic and we got this decision tree. So how to interpret this decision tree, how it helps. Okay, so suppose we have started splitting on outlook and it is sunny, and if it is a humidity condition is high, then play won't happen. Okay, that's how we read the decision tree. And simultaneously, if outlook condition is sunny and humidity is normal, then play will happen. So that is how you will interpret. Okay, and you see here, if it is outlook condition is overcast, then doesn't matter, irrespective of the other condition, humidity and windy, play will happen because it is directly depending on overcast condition. And if it is rainy, okay, if it is rainy, then it is not considering the humidity in account. If it is rainy, then directly you just see whether it is windy or not. If windy is false, then play will happen. If windy is true, then play will not happen. So this is how you interpret the decision tree. And you see, interpretability wise, tree is the best algorithm because it gives you a very nice interpretation and easily understandable. Okay, but the question remains same, how we have decided outlook is the parent node. Okay, and then how we come up with this humidity. Okay, and then further this is split. Okay, so this is all we are going to discuss and this is the main scope of today's session. Okay, so let me start with that concept. Okay, so main terminology with decision tree, like first is entropy, and second is information gain. Okay, so what is entropy and what is information gain? Because these two are the technique which helps you to determine the what is parent node and what are the further subsequent nodes, basically how to split. Okay, so let's understand entropy. So entropy is nothing but it tells about the homogeneity of your data, whether your data is homogeneous with respect to target class or if it is not homogeneous, it is heterogeneous. Okay, and we check this homogeneous nature of your data set with respect to the target class, and here play is our target class. Okay, So we'll see with respect to this. So if your data set is homogeneous, okay, if data is homogeneous, okay, this implies your entropy is 0. Entropy is denoted by H. Okay, if your data set is homogeneous, this entropy is 0. Homogeneous means there is only one class. Only one class in target variable. Okay, so then we say, okay, your data set is homogeneous. But if your data has multiple classes, okay, and that too, your data is equally divided within the class, okay, if data is equally divided with respect to class, okay, then your H is equal to 1. So what this mean equally divided? Okay, let's understand that one. Okay, so if you consider only first two rows for time being, okay, only first two rows. Suppose your data contains only two rows, okay, then you see here, your data has only one class, that is no and no. It means with respect to the target variable, your data is homogeneous. If there is only one class in whole of your data set, then entropy will become 0. Okay. Suppose now if your data set has 4 rows, okay, 4 rows, I included 2 more rows, okay. Now if your data set has 4 rows, and now here we see there are 2 rows of no and 2 rows of yes, okay. Yes is also 2 and no is also 2, means equally divided. Your classes are equally distributed or equally divided in whole data set, okay. Then we say entropy is 1. That's where your entropy always lies in between 0 to 1. Okay, so highest entropy will be 1 and lowest entropy will be 0. And our idea is to reduce the entropy and go towards 0. Because ultimately we want to classify, right? We want to classify. If your data set becomes homogeneous, then you know there is only one class. You can easily predict, right? If there are multiple classes and your class is not equally, if it is equally divided, then H entropy will be 1, okay, but that time prediction will be very difficult. So that's where we want to reduce the entropy as much as near to 0. So that's the idea, okay. And that's where information gain comes in picture. If you divide a node, okay, if you split a node, then in each splitting there is a reduction of entropy, and that reduction of entropy is known as information gain, okay. So I will explain this with the example, then it will be more clear. But for timing, you just focus on entropy, and I hope this entropy concept will be clear, okay. If your data is homogeneous, entropy is 0. If it is equally divided, then entropy is 1, okay. I will revisit this information gain. Okay, then let's start with the main question remains same, like how splitting happens, okay. So now to form the decision tree, how many possibilities we have? So we have the possibility, like we can start with outlook, right? The one possibility will be start with outlook and divide further, like sunny, overcast and rainy. Right, this is one possibility. What is the second possibility? Start with temperature, correct? And temperature will be divided. How many are high, normal? Temperature is hot, mild, cool. Hot, mild, and cool. Yeah, right. There are 3 temperature condition also. Then third possibility is start with humidity. So humidity, there are high and normal. There are 2 conditions, high and normal. Okay, and fourth possibility is start with wind. It's windy, right? And in windy also there are two conditions, true or false. Okay, so these four are the possibility you can start building decision tree with. So first one is like you start with outlook, second is like you start with temperature, third is you start with humidity, fourth is you start with windy. But which one to start, right? So that is the question. So that we understand how. So if we are splitting on outlook, we starting with outlook, okay, then we are splitting, right? So we have already decided, okay, now outlook will be the first node, okay, then we have already split it. It means entropy will be reduced because the heterogeneity with respect to outlook will be removed, correct? So that's where entropy will be reduced. Similarly, if we are splitting with temperature, then again there will be some reduction of entropy with respect to temperature, because whatever the heterogeneous nature is associated with temperature, that will be reduced, okay. So that's where in each split entropy will be reduced, but we will see in which split in entropy is reduced more. We will go with that one, okay. So let's see now. Okay, so how we will do this? So first we need to calculate the entropy of play. That is our target variable. So what is the formula for entropy? So entropy is denoted by minus I is equal to 1 to n pi log pi base 2. Okay, so this is the formula, that is the probability of ith data item log base 2 and sigma. Okay, we just sum the probability. So how many classes are there? No NS, only two classes are there, right? How many no's are there? So we have written number of no's are 5 and number of yes are 9. Okay, so entropy of play will be minus 5 by 14 log 2 of 5 by 14 minus 9 by 14 log base 2 9 by 14. Okay, and if you will solve this, then it will come as 94. Okay, 0.94. You just solve it. Okay, normal mathematics. So entropy of play will become 0.94. Okay, now you have to calculate entropy with respect to each split. We seen, okay, what are the possibilities? There are four possibilities. You go with outlook, you go with temperature, humidity, or windy. Okay, then we have to calculate entropy with respect to outlook, entropy with respect to temperature, entropy given it is humidity, entropy given it is windy. Okay, so let's understand entropy with respect to outlook. So if it is outlook, okay, then what are the conditions? Outlook has sunny, overcast, okay, and then rainy. Okay, and then here we will let play, yes or no. Okay, yes or no. Then for sunny, how many yes are there? For sunny, yes, this is no, this is no. Sunny, this is also no. Sunny, this is yes, 1, and then this is also yes, 2. Okay, for sunny there are 2 yes. Okay, how many no are there? This is no, 1, 2, 3. This is not 3, right? That's a total 5. Okay, and we'll see for overcast. How many yes are there? Overcast 1, 2, 3, 4. All are yes. 4. There are no 0. Okay, and what about rainy? You just check rainy. So wherever rainy, first one is yes, second is also yes. Okay, and then 3 yes, 3 yes, right? And how many no with respect to rainy? This was yes, okay, and this was yes, this is no, okay, no, this is no. There are 2, okay, and 5, and total should be 14, correct, right? Now we will calculate entropy of target, that is play, given it is outlook. Okay, so the formula entropy of target, that is play, given it is outlook. Okay, it will be probability of sunny, okay, and entropy of 2, 3, okay, plus probability of overcast, into entropy of 4 comma 0, okay, plus probability of rainy into E of 3 comma 2, correct. So this will be entropy of play with respect to outlook, given it is outlook, okay. So now you see what is the probability of sunny, okay. So sunny is 5 times, right, out of 14. So 5 by 14. And what will be the entropy? 2 by 5 log 2 by 5 minus 3 by 5 log 3 by 5, correct. So how many times sunny happen? 5 times out of 14 times. So probability of sun is 5 by 14, that you write 5 by 14 here. And then we are calculating entropy of sunny. So that will be calculated with respect to these two, right. So the probability of sunny out of these 5, 2 by 5, that is 2 by 5 log 2 by 5. Then how many no? 3 by 5, right, 3 by 5 log 3 by 5, correct, plus, and here you see E of 4 comma 0, this becomes homogeneous, correct. There is only one class, yes, correct. So that's where this is homogeneous, this is homogeneous, okay, which implies entropy H will be 0, right. So this implies here H will be 0. So this is entropy will be 0. So then it will come 0 plus, correct. Probability of rainy 5. So 5 by 14, okay, minus 3 by 5 log 3 by 5 minus 2 by 5 log 2 by 5, correct. Now if you will solve this, then it will come 0.693. Okay, you solve it, it's the simple mathematics, okay, it will come 0.693, correct. So now what is information gain? I told information gain is nothing but the reduction in entropy, right, if you split a node. So that's where if you just, so this was the entropy for target, that is play, without any splitting. And now if you decided, okay, you will split based on outlook, then entropy of play, given it is outlook, that will come 0.93. So what will be the information gain? Ig will be information gain, okay, will be reduction. So first it was 0.94 minus 0.693, and it will come 0.247, okay. So this is the this was what you will get after solving, okay. So I'm rubbing this, okay, so that I can proceed further. Okay, so what you get so entropy of play with respect to outlook, you got 0.693, hence information gain of play by splitting with respect to outlook, you will get 0.94 minus how much reduction? 693, and it will come 0.247, okay. This you got, okay, if we are splitting with respect to outlook. Similarly, if we are splitting with respect to temperature, humidity and windy, okay, you have to calculate, okay. So for your reference purpose, I am writing entropy of play with respect to temperature, how it is, I have already calculated, okay. So I will just simply write with respect to temperature, it will come 0.911, okay, and information gain play with respect to temperature, it will come again 0.94 minus 0.911, and it will come 0.029, okay. And so this is your one, okay, this is another with respect to temperature, and then entropy of play comma humidity, it will come 0.788, then Ig of play comma humidity, it will come 0.94 minus 0.788, and that is nothing but 0.152, okay. This is another one, okay. And if you split with respect to windy, then you need to calculate entropy of play comma windy, okay, it will come 0.813. Okay, then information gain, play, comma, wind, it will be 0.94 minus 0.813, it will come 0.048. Okay, now you compare these values, this one, this one, this one, and this one. Okay, where there is a more reduction in entropy or there is more information gain. Reduction in entropy is nothing but the information gain, right? So here you have more information gain, correct? So this is the decision factor. This will tell you, okay, split with respect to outlook, not with respect to others. Okay, because by splitting with outlook, we are getting more information gain. Okay, because here reduction in entropy is more. You see this number, right? This is the entropy you get after splitting, and here it is this one, correct, this one, right? So this is more, correct? So that's where by reducing the entropy you get the information gain, and with respect to outlook you are getting more information gain. So that's where the first node, that is a parent node, that is decided, and that is nothing but the outlook. Okay, so this is how you take the decision basically. So now what is already been done, what you get? So we decided, okay, first node will be outlook. So you will start with outlook. Okay, and this has information gain of 0.247. And if you are going with outlook, then what will happen? These three will also be there, like sunny, overcast, and rainy. So till here you got. Okay, now we have, now the next question is like, what will be next if it is raining? Whether it will be temperature node or humidity node or windy node, which one will come? Okay, here if it is overcast, what will be next node? It is temperature, humidity, or windy. If it is rainy, what is your next node? It is temperature, humidity, windy. Okay, so again you will apply same thing. You will calculate the entropy and then information gain, and you see where information gain is more. Okay, that's how you will decide. Okay, so let's understand first overcast. Okay, if you see, if it is overcast, so this one, right, it is yes. Overcast, this is again yes. Overcast, this is again yes. Overcast, this is again yes. So overcast, if there is a overcast condition, it is not depending on any other factor. If it is overcast, in past play has happened, okay, then you will simply declare, okay, it is play. So this is also decided, correct? And again, how, if logically I tell, okay, you decide a leaf node, so this becomes your leaf node, right? Overcast, and then play will happen. That is the decision. Okay, so if you find entropy is 0, then you declare that as leaf node, because if you see overcast, okay, it is yes only, right? All classes are yes only. It is homogeneous data. If it is homogeneous data, your entropy will be 0, correct? No need to calculate, and simply you can say, okay, whatever the class, that is yes, play will happen. So that we already decided. It is sunny, then what? So I have removed all other rows and kept only sunny rows with us. Okay, now you count how many are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are total 5 rows with respect to sunny. Okay, now we have to again calculate entropy of target variable first, then in second step entropy of target with sunny. So with sunny condition. Okay, so like with sunny, so what next? It is temperature. So entropy of play with temperature, entropy of play with humidity, entropy of play with respect to windy. And it is anyway given sunny because we have taken only those many rows. Okay, so let's see. So first we will calculate entropy of play wherever it is sunny, right? So these are 5 rows only. So where it is no, 1, 2, 3. So minus 3 by 5 log 3 by 5. Okay, minus 2 by 5 log 2 by 5. Okay, and if you calculate how much it will come, let's see. So if you calculate, it will come 0.971. Okay, 0.971. Fine, you can solve it. So simple mathematics. And now we have to decide, like after sunny, whether it is temperature node, humidity node, windy node. Okay, so we have to calculate entropy of play with respect to temperature. So entropy of play comma temperature, right? So what it will be? Probability of like how many are there? Hot, cold, mild, right? So probability of hot and then entropy of how many places it is hot. Okay, hot, there are two only, okay, and both are no, right? So it will be 2 comma 0, because this is denoting no and this is denoting yes, so 2 comma 0, right? Plus probability of next one is like mild, okay, and then entropy of with respect to mild. How many mild are there? 1 and 2. So 1 is no, 1 is yes, right? So it will be 1 comma 1. You can form same table like which we formed with respect to outlook, right? So similar thing we are doing, plus probability of remaining one is cool, right? So cool, and then entropy of with respect to how many are cool? Only one, right? It is yes. So 1 comma 0, correct? Now you see it is 2 comma 0, it is 1 comma 0. Irrespective of the class, we know it is homogeneous. It is either yes or no. It is only one, right? Either yes or no. It is homogeneous. So this and this both are homogeneous, right? Which means entropy is 0, right? So here we'll put 0, here we'll put 0. So this will become 0, right? Plus, and probability of mild, how many are mild? No, yes, right? 2, right? So 2 by 5. Total 5, right? Out of 5, how many are mild? 2. 2 by 5. And then entropy, it is homogeneous, right? Sorry, it is heterogeneous. It is equally divided basically, right? Of course, it is heterogeneous, but equally divided, right? 1 and 1, right? Same number of no's, same number of yes. So that's where entropy will become 1. So this will become 1, right? It becomes 0.4, correct? Now we will calculate information gain. Information gain of play with respect to temperature. Given it is sunny, right? So it is 0.971 minus 0.4. Now how much it will come? I have noted down, just a minute. 0.571. You can simply subtract, right? 571. Correct? So we calculated. Similarly, you have to calculate information gain of play with respect to humidity and with respect to windy and see which one is bigger, right? So if you do the similar calculation, then you will get Ig of play and humidity, and you will get Ig of play and windy. Okay, and let's see how much it is. It will come 0.020 and it will come 0.971. 97. I have shown the calculation, right? How to calculate, you already know, right? So I'm just directly writing, okay, this is 0.971, this is 0.02, and this is 0.571. So which one is bigger? This one bigger, right? So humidity. So that's where we'll decide, okay, after sunny, the next node will be humidity. Okay, so that we decided, right? It will not be temperature, it will not be windy. Next node will be humidity. Okay, so now I'm writing the next node. So now next node is humidity. Okay, and humidity is either it is high or it is normal. Okay, whether it is high or normal. So now you know this. Okay, now you see in your data set. Now we reach till here. See the outlook condition. If it is sunny, then you have to check whether it is humidity is high or normal. Then if it is high, then what? If it is normal, then what? Now you see. Okay. Now if with respect to sunny and humidity, you see whether your data becomes homogeneous or not. If your data has become homogeneous, then of course you will say, okay, no need to further calculation of entropy because entropy will become 0, right? So that's where you will say. And if it is homogeneous, then of course you will find there will be only one class. and whatever is that class, you will declare it is that one, okay? And here also you will check. So just check in your data set, okay, I have rubbed here, okay, if it is sunny and humidity is high, then what? If it is sunny and humidity is normal, then what? Okay, so that you will get. So let me tell you, I have noted down, okay. So now if it is, so if you see in your data set, if it is high, then it is no, okay, and it is yes. Okay, you just go back in your video and you will see the data set. Okay, here I have rubbed anyway, I need to write again, but if you go back, then you see in your data set, if it is sunny and humidity is high, then your data set has become homogeneous and it is no, you will find no. So no need to further calculate the entropy. Entropy is anyway 0, then you will directly declare it is no. Okay, and in this case it is yes. Okay, and similarly here, if you will calculate the information gain, here you will see, okay, windy node, the node windy, okay, has highest information gain. I am not going to calculate, I have already shown all the steps. If it is windy, okay, then windy, how many conditions are there? Windy, false and true. Okay, then if it is true, then you will find, okay, it becomes homogeneous and there will be no play. Okay, and if it is false, then there will be yes, there will be play. Okay, here until here you will see entropy will become 0 because it will give you homogeneous solution. If it is windy and false, it will be entropy 0, and windy, true, entropy 0. You just check your data set, okay, whatever I had displayed. So this is how splitting happens, and this is very important to know how decision tree formed. Now we see, with respect to that data, our complete decision tree is formed. Okay, so I have shown a step-by-step approach how to calculate entropy, how to calculate information gain, that is nothing but the reduction in entropy, and that check which node has more information gain, you declare that as a parent node, okay, and then go further and then apply same iteration again, same steps again. So this is how we form the decision tree, okay. And next, so this is all about how our ID3 algorithm works on binary classification. In next video, we'll be talking about CART, that is a classification regression tree algorithm. So that uses Gini index, okay. So we'll talk about that, okay. And also we'll be talking about what is pruning, okay, because your decision tree is, very prone to overfitting, because it also take noisy data into account. So that's why most of the time it overfit also. Then we'll see how pruning helps to reduce the overfitting. So that we'll be talking in next video. Okay, so this is all for today's session. I hope you liked the session, and if yes, then please subscribe my channel and don't forget to press the bell icon. So with that, you'll be getting notification of all future videos. So thank you for watching.